Hello, and welcome back to the table for session 16 of our little pandemic time killer, brought to you live from beautiful Las Vegas, where it is a cold 38 degrees currently. A little colder than it was last year at this time. Well, last session, session 15, was a real barn burner. We got down very far in our money management system, but our belief, our planning, our groundwork took us back up to where we needed to be, and we are currently halfway there. $500, $502 to be exact. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Take a look at MathCam. Here's our bets from yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 502. What's the math? Well, whoop, I don't need to be there. So if we started with 502, what's our goal for the day? 10% of 502 is what? Well, let's just get rid of that last number. 50, right? It should be easy math, guys. 50 divided by 2. 25.000, or $25. $25 is our bet twice. When do we get out? $50 on top of 502, 552, right? This should be the easiest one. It's always so nice when you start getting up to where you don't have to deal with change. We don't have to use the quarters and the nickels and the stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get some change. Just a little recap. What do we want to do? We want to end up at 552. We're going to do it $25 at a time. And thumbnail. Let's go ahead and get some change here. Thumbnails are getting better, I think. They're not too clickbaity. They're starting to look a little bit better. Of course, we're only going to need quarters on this one, $25 bet, so we're just going to get $200 in quarters to start off. Shout out to my friends in Texas and Japan. We have viewers in Texas and Japan. It's quite a combination. Is Texas turning Japanese? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, here we go. What deck we gonna use? Silver Decider of Death says number 4, deck number 4, which is the red deck, which everyone knows I hate. I don't know why. When I go to a casino, red decks always seem to get the better of me. What's going on here? Fat man in the littles. And we've shuffled a million times. I'm gonna put up a shuffle video, by the way, because I am getting an email about, what are you talking about? It takes you 40 minutes to shuffle. I shuffle the heck out of these cards. You guys have no idea. It's the only thing I'm paranoid about someone saying, what am I doing here? It's the only thing I'm paranoid about is about someone saying, oh, he's doing something weird with the shuffle. So I made a shuffle video, and it's boring as hell. Extra 45 minutes of viewer time, I guess. Okay. Here we go. $25 bets onto card cam. So over here. Change the angles around a little bit again. Just trying to make it easier to see what's going on. Okay. And burn card. Good luck, everybody. Red deck of death. Hand 1. 10. 5 against 7. Of course, take 1. 18 against 16. 21. Right? Yeah. Damn it. Out of the gate. All right. That was hand 1. Here we go. Our tour. Your curse lives. Still moving on to other episodes. 20, that'll work. Against 4, 8, 18. And we're even on hand 2, deck 1. 4, 18 against 10. 14 against 10, of course, take 1, 17. Bad news. We are 1 unit down going into hand 4. 12 against 7, of course, take 1. 18, 16, 17. Nice. Oh, I didn't have a bet out there, but anyway. And that was hand 4 of the first deck. And we are even. We made nothing. Got nowhere on that one. Nice slow game, though, is what I need after the heart attack from yesterday. It wasn't really a heart attack. It just... Whenever you get down, like low, out of the gate, you just know you're going to have to stay there longer than you want to. Ideally, you want this to take between 10 and 20 minutes. You want it to be like a YouTube video. You want it to be 10 and 20 minutes. That's a good number. Same thing goes at a table. You stay more than 10 or 20 minutes, weird things are going to start to happen. I'm also going to do a video about how I actually play. This isn't how I actually play. This is if I want to win every time, play conservative, and build up over time and make a bunch of little bankrolls. This is how I play. But if I got money in my pocket, this isn't how I play. If you got $10,000, this might not be the way to do it. Remember, this is a money management video about starting with little to nothing, risking little to nothing, and slowly building up a roll. It is not the same as a take no prisoners kind of approach to a much more aggressive betting scheme. So when we get all these sessions in, when we get to the 1,000, and we'll get to the 1,000, I'll do a couple videos about bombing. Some people call it wonging. Everyone calls it wonging. I call it bombing, where you just jump on a table and shove. You get one shot at it, so you better... but no one else does that but me. That's a crazy, different video that has nothing to do with what we're doing here, but I have gotten some email about, is this how you play every single time? This is how I play a lot of the time on a lot of different games. But if I want to really go for it, no, there's a different strategy to really going for it. I think everyone knows it. Hey, new tie clip, what do you think? What am I talking about? I'm just wasting time now. Okay, 6 is the number, and we're on to 6, which is the Burgundy deck. We're on Burgundy deck. I was open, getting in a tree. And, burn card, here we go. This deck's always crappy to me too. 12 against 3, would you take one? This is a basic strategy, says you should take one. Pretty much any card counting book, anything, says you should take one. So should you? This is a weird thing too, you know, the basic strategy usually never pays off. When people talk about statistics and erring on the side of strategy and indices, yeah, I hear you. They don't usually pay out in real life, I've found. My personal experience. I know, numbers don't lie, all you crazy numbers guys. Numbers do lie. Numbers lie a lot, because it depends on the person showing you the numbers. So 12 against a 3, I would take a card. There you go. 6, 12, 14, 21, you mother. And we're down, that was hand 1, that was a long way to go. Anyone counting right now? A lot of 10s in the deck. A lot of 10s in the deck, mister. Sure like your dog. 12 against 13, right? Yes. What would you do? Didn't we just have something similar to this? Would I go the other way with it? Would you go 3 against a 2 or a 4 against a 2? You know, a 14 or a 13 against a 2? How can they say take a card against a 4 and not a 2? I would take one. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta play it the way you want to play it, you know? But that is the strategy way to play it. That's what the book would tell you. 3. Ooh, 12. And the bust. That was hand 2 of deck 2. Moving right along. See? There. Sorry, technical difficulties. 10. Nice! So that is 25 and 22... Excuse me, 1050. Right? I'm paying that out now. That would be 25... 1250. What am I doing? Stupid. 1250. Ugh. Pardon me. Ooh. 6. 20. That was hand 3 of deck 2. And I think we are 1 out in front of it. We're 1 win away. We'll check in just a moment. 16 against the 10. Of course, you'd hit that. 19. And the 20. And that was hand 4 of deck 2. Electric Boogaloo. Well, so far, so good. Not like the last session. I think it's kind of ironic the halfway mark was the most difficult to get to so far. It happens. Alright. Silver Dice Decider of Death, here we go. Tell us the way. That is a 5. That is the green deck. Of course, already shuffled a million times over by our friend Mr. Shufflemaster 4000. Just to point to him. Contractually, it's in his contract. I have to give him credit. You should see his lawyer. Alright, here we go. And let's burn a card and hit it. Good luck, everybody. Again, I think we're one away. 14 against king. Of course, you take one on that. 18. 20. That was hand 1. $14 against 9. And a bust. Sorry if I blow through these a little. Again, this isn't really a blackjack kind of channel. It's money management. I shouldn't talk so much about basic strategy. There's just so many different varying opinions. Just stick to basic strategy. Get one of those cards at the casino and use it. You don't know how to play. If you use this style that I'm showing you, this betting method in that little card, it'll work. It'll work. That was hand 3. Sorry, I didn't play that out. 16 and the bust. And that was hand 2, not 3. I'm killing it. Killing it. All right, moving right along. We're $50 down. 10 against 3, of course, that'd be El Doble. Pardon me. Aw, man. Shoot. Come on, ace. That wasn't gonna happen. Alright, we're getting in the hole. That was hand 3. And I double on that kind of stuff all the time. Come on. Hey, alright. Why not? So let's take a minute and just talk about the house rules, because we haven't talked about them in a while. So we basically play single deck rules here. The dealer must hit all soft 17s, even though it says otherwise on our classic MGM 1982 pre-fire table. Dealer, of course, the monster that deals cards on planet Earth. Single and double deck only, it's all we play, and really just single deck. I don't think I've dealt double deck yet. We shuffle after every 4 hands played per deck, that's why I tell you where we're at. And like most games, you can wait for the graphic to appear. Double on any 2 cards, that includes aces. Aces after, doubling after splits are allowed. You can split aces up to 2 times. And of course, like any good dojo, there is no surrender. So, that's beating you to the question of how many times can we split aces if we get another one. You can split aces twice, and you can't double on aces. So, here we go. Basically, high limit rules. Single deck high limit rules. 10, 5. Would you hit that? You know you would. I'd stick on that one. 9. 12. It's a good one, and that puts us even. Hand 4 of deck 3, I think, made us even. Yeah, I get excited when I win. I don't know if I'm not stacking decks here, guys. I don't know if it's gonna work, or at least how long it's gonna take. You know, we could go all the way down and lose. It's possible. You can lose. You can lose 20 hands in a row. It's possible. We'll talk about that too. We'll talk about later, not now, when we've gotten to the 1,000. We'll talk about, because this is all fun, but I mean, would you stay at a casino if you bought in with $500 and at $25 a hand you got whittled down to $50? I mean, you'd probably lose you'd probably walk out before that. And that is what you do in real life. But just to show that this is possible, we're gonna work it to the bone. We're gonna take it all the way down. So, all right, let's get our dice out. 6 we've already used. 6 we've already used. 3, the blue deck. Three is a very good deck. I like 3. 3 is a good number. I was like 3. Okay, this is deck 4. Here we go. Burn card. Good luck, everybody. We are, I think, 1 win away. Let's take inventory real quick. 2, 3, 4. No, we're not 1 win away at all. We are two wins down, as a matter of fact. Okay, here we go. We should put out the bet. 14. It's 10. Bust. That was hand 1. 19, 19, and a push. Hand 2, going to hand 3, 13. $17. That was the right decision. I stand behind that. 3, 10, 10. Bust. That was hand 4, the blue deck. Did I just say I liked the blue deck? And we're what? I think we're 5 units down. Happening again, our tour. Where are we at? 15-minute mark. We should be done by now. Okay, we've got 2 decks left. We've got 1 and 2. Number 1, which is the gold deck. Gold deck woman. Okay. Burn card. Here we go. 14. It's to 9. Bust. That was handled. Excuse me, my mic keeps popping up on me. There you go. Man. We're getting slaughtered here slightly. There's hand 2. Insurance. Excuse me, something weird's happening here. There you go. Sorry about that. Insurance. That was hand 3, and we're $200 down. Let's get some change. Well, looks like we're going to be sitting here for a second with each other. Oop. Alright. Bring this arm back in. Here we go. Come on, 21. There you go. $25 and $12.50. 12, 14, 21. And no, if he gets 21, it's not a push. Let me change this up real quick. That's the last deck on that, or last hand on that deck anyway. Alright, so we are at 452. So we are down. We're still down 2 units. And there's only 1 deck left here, so that'll be number 2. Alright, burning a card, and here we go. Come on, buddy. Alright. No such luck. 17 against an 8, forced to take the card. 17 to stick. 14. This is getting a little old. Where are these cards fighting us so bad all of a sudden? 14 against a 2. 12. Hey, finally. That was hand 2. 17. 9. 13. Bust. That was hand 3. Now, we were just talking about how I would play in real life and how eventually I'll do a video about how I actually play with no excuses, no explanations, just how I play. This is an automatic double to me. This is an automatic 100% double to me. I'm not going to do it here because no basic strategy book is going to say to double a 9 against a 7. They'll tell you to do it against a 10 sometimes, but not against a 7. Anyway, so we're just going to take a card, even though we should rightly double that. That's how I do that in real life. We're just going to take one. Well, anyway. Win's a win. Win's a win. It's a win's a win. Be a good channel name. Is a win's a win. And we are out of decks, so we're going to shuffle up one of our 2 backup decks over here. These are the last 2 decks from the last session. We're going to run them through here because I don't think I've shuffled them. give you a neat little view how the shuffler works. I don't have my water. That would be nice. Anyway, check this out. I even put them face up so you can see how the shuffle goes. Pretty neat, actually. It's hypnotizing a lot. This is what I do when I shuffle. I muck them up, I throw them on the table, and I muck them up, and flip them over, and turn them inside out. And I don't actually shuffle them. I don't bend them. They're expensive cards. These are co-packs, by the way. You're wondering what cards I play with? You have to use nice cards in the shuffler. You can't use, like, off the shelf paper cards, and even some of the plastic ones. The ends get frayed, and it'll jam up against each other. Even these sometimes just the angles hit each other and it locks up. But anyway, you can really tell like what the penetration is when you look at it upside down like that. And then we'll go ahead and get this deck shuffling because we're probably going to need it. Let's throw this over here for a second. All right. So we're still down. We know we're down. Yeah, come on, buddy. There you go. Oh, I thought it jammed for a second. All right. Ante up. Here's the burn card. Whoop. 17 against 3. Of course, it's stick. 14. Whoops. That was hand 1. 10. 16 against 5. 7. 16. Damn. 18. That was hand 2. 14 against 5. 13. 17. That was hand 3. Not doing much better here. 7s against an ace. Insurance. No 21. Why wouldn't you split those? Because you wouldn't take one bad hand and make it 2 bad hands. That's what most people would tell you. That was hand 4. And we lost a little more on hand 4. How are we doing on batteries here? Okay. I don't want my mic to go dead. It's a long session. We're on minute 22 here, so about 7 minutes past my bedtime of when I usually want to be out of the casino. Let's trade the decks. This one in here, put this one in there. Okay. Alright, here we go. Take a little inventory real quick. We are $100 down. Burn card. 5, 15, gets to 9, and the bus. That's hand 1. 15, just keep getting these 15s, man. All night long. $13 against an ace. Insurance. No 21. 16. Bust. 19. It's hand 2. 15 against 7. Nice, finally. Something for our troubles. We are way, way down. That was hand 3. Last hand of the deck. 20. Insurance. 17. 15. Bust. Alright. Let's just move right along, grab another deck. I don't know how many it's been so far. I think it's been 10 decks. And I don't think we made any progress at all on that one. We lost ground, as a matter of fact. Here we go, burn card. 3, 5, it's the 3, 11, 21, 8, 6, 12, excuse me, 11, 21. Sorry, I lost my train of thought when I saw that second 3, because you know what that 4th card's gonna be. That's pretty crappy, alright, push. Good luck. There you go. 25 and 1250. 16. Bust. And that was hand 2. Yes? Or is that 3? That was 2. There we go. 19. 10. 20. Last hand of the deck. 11 against a 10. Of course, you double down on that. Luck. 18. Push. That was hand 4. Again, double downs and the splits. It's what it's all about. You're just biding your time until you see those doubles and those splits. It's where you make the majority of your money. Which side was I kicking out? I was kicking out this side. Okay. No. Ah, it don't matter. It don't matter. Just grab it. Just shuffle something silly. Just shuffle something silly. Alright, there we go, back in action, burn card. We are still down, down, down. 18, 16, 19, and 1. Nice. $13, and a bust. There's hand 2. 17 against a 2. 9. 13. 16. Bust. That was hand 3. 13 against 5. 15 against 5. Ooh. I'm sorry, I've been counting. I should explain that one. So normally, we're going to go back just one step here. Once I get into the rhythm, it's hard not to do what I would normally do. So if this was, we know we took this 2. I'm just going to put this right there. Okay, it's not going to leave the frame. A 13 against a 5. Why did I take another card on that? Go back and do the count. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not even going to tell you what count I use. But according to my count, that was the right time to do that, and clearly it was. That's a force of habit. Sorry about that. We're going to play it because that's what happened. And in real life, if you made an error, sometimes you have to stick with it. I've definitely hit when I didn't mean to. I've definitely stood when I didn't mean to. If you get a little tired and lethargic, and if you're trying to do something else, you know, sometimes you make a mistake, but they'll make you live with it. But that wasn't a mistake. That's what I would have done at a table. Let's take a card on that number, that particular indices. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna lose anyway. Not gonna matter. So, 10 and 21. But that bared explanation. And that's hand 4 of the green deck, which really kicked me in the nuts. Didn't you? Didn't you? Yes. Okay. Let's see. What other Burgundy's dead to me? How about the black? It's pretty scientific. I mean, it is, though. We're just grabbing decks and shuffling them. It's not like I'm doing anything that would hurt the integrity of the game. Alright, here we go. Burn card. Good luck. 14, 6, 9, 12, 13. Bust. There's hand 1. Sorry, if I'm running out of room, I'll throw the cards over here instead of over here. I should start laying them out over here. Anyway. 5, 15 against a 2. Of course, it's sticker. 9, 15 in the bust. That was hand 2 going into 3. 9, 20 against a 2. 4, 11, 18. Nice. That was hand 3. 9, 12, 11. Sorry, I was guessing at it. 15. Come on, Busto. There you go. That was a good one. That was our first majority winning hand, excuse me, deck, all night, which is crazy. So let's do a little shuffle and inventory. Blue deck back in there. And I'm going to kill the mic for just a second while I do a count up and wait for this to shuffle up. We're even. We're at 502. We're right where we started. I don't know. I can't help but to feel a little triumphant about that. So, session 16 is going about as poorly as session 15 was. But we're doing it. All right. We're almost there, theoretically, right? Almost there. Come on. There's a new deck, too. All right. Here we go. Burn card coming out. Good luck, everybody. 2 hands in a row or 1 double down right now would do it. 10. 20. 20. Yeah. Push. Sorry. I'm getting a little defeated here. Well, we're going on minute 32, man. 8. 17 against 3. 8. Push. Hand 2. 7. 11. It's to 6. Double. All right, everybody, if we get this, we're done. This is looking good. 15. You gotta love it, boys and women, and boys and women, and boysenberry. I don't want to be disclusionary. What do we get? How do we even do? We got it anyway. Man, that was a slugfest. Let's just double check where we're at here. That was hand 3, by the way. Well, there it is, boys and girls. 552. We've done it again. We've gotten to the promised land. We've got the keys to the mansion, and we're marching up the hill and banging on the door, telling them, let us the hell in. So that was a 32-minute run, 33-minute run. We went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 shuffles. 18 shuffles and like only four or 5 splits or double downs, only like 2 blackjacks. I mean, it just goes easier in real life. It's never usually this hard. But I'm glad that we had 2 really difficult sessions back to back. It just proves that, you know, it's going to be hard. It's always going to be an uphill battle, and no matter what management system you use, you're going to see turbulent waters. The measure is how prepared you are and how you can work your plan. And the only reason we got back up from where we just were is because we had a plan. If we would have just walked in there doing, you know, willy-nilly martingaling, you know, 25, 50, 100, even smaller levels of martingaling, or even kind of the Fibonacci stuff. Fibonacci? Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. You can contact me at hello@superbrg.com. We had a plan. We worked it. We internalized it. And it succeeded. Again, I hate to keep being a broken record. We had a plan, and it worked. That's why we're doing it. Anyway, okay, I think that's it for the... I was going to try and do 2 or 3 sessions today, but I mean, we're just getting kicked in the nards every time. So anyway, I'll see you next time on session 17, where we'll be pushing for $600. And every time's a $50 win at least now, right? So we're gonna get up to that 1,000 real quick, right? I'll see you next time on Super BRG. Bye.